Welcome to the market update. We're in Elgin, Minnesota, and driving through, you'll see this little, cute, cool building that is just full of character, and we just got inside. I can't wait to share where we're at and who am I here with. Can you share with everybody?
Hi, my name is Daniel Van Isle, also known as the Jazz Shepherd or DJ Dan, and we've been living here since 2019.
And this building, we were just talking about it off camera. It has had many lives. What are some of the lives this building has had?
She started off as a bank building back in 1908, I believe, and spent 60 years as a bank, and then she became a post office for about 30 years, which most townsfolk here remember. And then it was like a tattoo shop, a bicycle shop, my brother's print shop for quite a long time. It's also had apartments in it, so a lot of people have lived in this building. When we built our kitchen over there, it turned out to be where the bank vault used to sit.
Oh, wow.
So all of our plumbing and our electrical had to drill down to like 16 inches of concrete. Yeah, it was kind of James Gang kind of stuff. It was kind of fun.
And now the life of this building, it's way more. Originally coming here, I'm thinking coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just a small piece of what this is. Explain to people what business you've decided to open.
I mean, I spent my life as a musician and collecting records and being a DJ. So this place is meant to be as much of a music lounge and a music resource and a place to come and have a good conversation or have a business meeting and sit and chat and relax. I tell a lot of people in town, think of this as their extended living room. But so the music's supposed to be a big aspect, as well as the food and the coffee. The atmosphere is supposed to be a big part of why you come here.
And I noticed that you have a little more than just one record. What is that all about?
Yeah,
and when did your collection start?
We passed the one record mark a while back. I had a CD collection stolen from me back in 1991. Someone took an axe to my back door and chopped my door down. And they stole a bunch of CDs from me and my brother, about 400 of them. And CDs were really expensive back in those days. The Pink Floyd The Wall was like $44 on disc. I just bought in the Simon & Garfunkel 3 CD set that collected works, and it was like $55. And I went to Cheapo to see if I could find my stolen CDs. None of them were there because I had marked my name in them. But I went in the back side of the record store, and everybody was getting rid of their records at that point. And a lot of what had been stolen from me was back there on vinyl for $2 a piece. So I started replacing the CDs that got stolen on vinyl, thus starting this journey. And now 14,000 records later, the artillery of the fully armed battle station is now complete.
and I don't know much about records, but if you had to go down that rabbit hole explaining to people what is in this collection, what can they experience, what can they find, how would you explain it?
I mean, a lot of it's the history of the 20th century in music, going back to the blues and the jazz. But for me, there was a moment where I got really into the Beatles for a number of years. And the Beatles are the greatest bottleneck in music history. Everything before the Beatles is in the Beatles sound. R&B, jazz music, the blues, early rock and roll. The Beatles have all of that in their sound. Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Ray Charles. They borrowed from all those icons. And then everything since the Beatles has some Beatles in them. So the Beatles were this moment that kind of, once you became fluent in that language, it opens the door to almost every other genre of music that's out there. And the Beatles pushed me back to Ray Charles, which pushed me back to Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington, Muddy Waters and the blues. And then I kind of started filling in the gaps moving forward. I started DJing in 1999, 2000, and that further expanded my interest in rhythm and blues and funk and soul and hip hop and reggae. And so it's really filled in pretty much all the gaps of the last 100 years in music.
It is here if you want to listen to it. I'm sure we'll find something for you.
14,000 of them. We'll find you something. You know what I mean? From Black Sabbath to Ella Fitzgerald, from Abbott to ZZ Top.
And besides listening to great music, what else can someone find on the menu, and what are your hours like?
Right now we're doing about 7 in the morning. We open at 7 pretty much every day. On the weekends I think it's 8 o'clock. And then we're here till 4 or 5 in the evening. Depends on when things kind of slow down. If it's busy here, we'll stay up until 6 at the latest. But we are starting a Friday night DJ set. We're going to be doing some fun DJ nights on Friday nights. And then we have a Saturday afternoon, 11 to 3, waffle bar DJ brunch.
Ooh, cool.
So you come in for all you can eat waffles. I'll be playing cool 45s and a lot of cool music from Adele to Billie Holiday. while people eat their breakfast and have some waffles and have a good time.
Nice. And I got a great cup of coffee. What are some of the drinks that you got on the menu?
It's pretty standard coffee fare, but we have Minnesota's own Peace Coffee out of Minneapolis, which is a fantastic roasted coffee. It's supple, it's full without being bitter. Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice medium roast, and we use it for our espresso grind as well. And then we have your mochas and your cappuccinos and your caramel macchiatos and iced drinks as well. And in the spring, we're going to add smoothies in as well, the fruit drinks.
And for those that want to find you online, where can they go online?
The best place is probably the Facebook page, Jazz Shepherd Facebook page. It's highly used, and there's all the updates will be on that all the time. So we're always announcing what's going to be on the menu and new specials and new items, plus events and that kind of stuff.
I love it in here. You'll find me here more than just this time. Congratulations on this great shop and your new business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming out and taking the time, and we're thrilled to be here, and we're proud of this space, and we're proud to be part of this community.
Be sure to come through Elgin and check it out.